Have you ever wondered what happened after Scar's reign ended? We all know Simba returned to restore balance to the Pride Lands. But what if a part of Scar's dark legacy survived? A hidden heir waiting for his moment to reclaim what he believes is his birthright. Today, we delve into a fascinating what-if scenario, exploring the untold story of Malik, the supposed son of Scar, and his inevitable clash with King Simba. The Pride Lands are thriving under Simba's wise rule. The herds have returned. The circle of life is respected, and peace reigns. But far away, in the shadowy corners of the Outlands, a young lion grows up, fueled by stories of a usurped throne and a murdered king. This is Malik. Raised by Zira and the most fanatical of Scar's followers, Malak is the living embodiment of his father's ambition and cunning. He doesn't have Scar's physical weakness. Instead, he possesses a formidable strength, honed by years of harsh survival in the desolate Outlands. His mane is as dark as his father's, but his eyes burn with a different kind of fire, not just envy, but a cold, calculated hunger for vengeance. Zira has sculpted him into the perfect weapon, whispering tales of Simba's tyranny and Scar's supposed greatness. To Malak, Scar wasn't a villain. He was a revolutionary, a visionary whose reign was cut short by his jealous nephew. He believes that Pride Lands are his inheritance, stolen from him before he was even born. Meanwhile, in the Pride Lands, Simba is a father himself, teaching his own cub the importance of unity and respect for all creatures. He's put the past behind him, but the scars of his uncle's betrayal run deep. He's unaware of the storm brewing on the horizon, a threat born from the very darkness he thought he had vanquished. Rafiki, ever the mystic, senses a shift in the winds, a familiar shadow creeping back towards Pride Rock. He tries to warn Simba, but how do you prepare for a ghost from the past? Malik's plan begins not with a roar, but with a whisper. He uses his charisma to unite the scattered, disgruntled animals who felt marginalized under Mufasa's. And now, Simba's rule, the hyenas, still bitter from their exile, are his first allies. But he also recruits jackals, vultures, and other outcasts, promising them a new order where the strong take what they want. An echo of Scar's philosophy, he builds an army not just of muscle, but of ideology, spreading discontent and turning the whispers of the forgotten into a roar of rebellion. The first sign of trouble for Simba is a series of strategic disruptions. Water sources are mysteriously blocked, hunting grounds are sabotaged, and fear begins to spread among the herds. Timan and Pumbaa, in their usual light-hearted way, report these strange occurrences. But Simba initially dismisses them as isolated incidents. He doesn't see the coordinated effort behind them, the intelligent design of a master strategist. The confrontation is inevitable. Malak finally makes his move, appearing at the border of the Pride Lands. But he doesn't come for an all-out war. Not yet. He challenges Simba's authority directly in front of the other animals. He reveals his lineage, proclaiming himself the son of Scar and the rightful heir. The shockwave is immense. The older animals remember Scar's tyranny, but the younger generations only know peace. Malik's words, dripping with persuasive venom, plant seeds of doubt. Is Simba's rule truly just, or is it just the victor's version of history? Simba's shaken. Seeing Malak is like looking at a younger, stronger version of his murderous uncle. All the old trauma, the guilt over Mufasa's death, comes rushing back. But he is no longer the lost cub who ran away. He is a king, a father, and a protector. He accepts the challenge, not just for himself, but for the legacy of his father and the future of the Pride Lands. The conflict that follows is a war of both brawn and brains. Malak, using his father's cunning, launches guerrilla-style attacks, exploiting Simba's desire to protect every single subject. He turns Simba's compassion into a weakness. For every move Simba makes to defend his kingdom, Malak has a counter, creating chaos and stretching the Pride Landers' resources thin. Nalaveva, the voice of reason and strength, stands by Simba's side, leading the lionesses and reminding him of who he is. The climax isn't a simple duel at Pride Rock. It's a battle for the soul of the Pride Lands, embodying the spirit of a new generation, attempts to reason with some of Malik's followers, showing them that the circle of life benefits everyone, not just the lions. She represents a path of unity that directly opposes Malik's philosophy of division and conquest. She manages to show some of the outcasts that a better life is possible through cooperation, not conflict. Simba finally confronts Malak. But this time, it's different from his fight with Scar. Simba isn't fighting out of revenge or hatred. He's fighting to protect his family and the values his father taught him. He sees in Malak not just Scar's son, but a lost lion, consumed by a legacy of hate he never chose. This isn't your path, Malak, Simba pleads during their epic battle. Scar's reign brought only misery. You can choose a different future. Malak, blinded by a lifetime of indoctrination, refuses to listen. His identity is completely tied to avenging his father. The final battle is fierce, a clash of two powerful lions representing two opposing worldviews. In the end, Simba's experience and his motivational love for his family prove stronger than Malik's inherited hatred. Simba defeats Malak, but he doesn't kill him. Remembering the mistake he almost made with Scar, he offers Malak a choice. Leave and never return, or stay and learn a new way, a way of peace. Exhausted and defeated, with his army fractured, Malak looks at the united Pridelanders and sees not the weakness he expected, but a strength he could never achieve through fear. In a moment of clarity, he sees the poison of his father's legacy for what it is. With a final, bitter glance at Pride Rock, he turns and disappears back into the shadows of the Outlands. His future uncertain. Simba has won, but the victory is somber. He has been reminded that the shadows of the past are long, and that peace requires constant vigilance. He looks at Kiara, who is tending to some of the wounded from both sides, and sees the true future of the Pridelands, a future built not on dominance, but on understanding and unity. The story of Malak serves as a powerful lesson. Our past does not have to define our destiny, and the cycle of hatred can be broken. What do you think would happen to Malak? Would he ever find redemption, or would he return to challenge the Pridelands again? Let me know your theories down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this dive into the world of the Lion King, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more stories. See you next time.